Let us have a glimpse at the picture that is shown. A person is holding in his hands, both the hands he is holding a plant. There is a tree just behind. Dear students, in the third stanza, the poet reiterates the same question. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants in sap and leaf and wood, in love of home and loyalty, and forecast thought of civic good. His blessings on the neighborhood. Please note the capital H here. Who in the hollow of his hand, capital H here, holds all the growth of our land, a nation's growth from sea to sea, stares in his heart who plants a tree. Some of the word meanings: sap, the liquid in a plant that carries food to all its parts. Loyalty means faithfulness. Forecast means foresee. Civic well-being of the city or its citizens. Hollow, empty space. Stares, it means excites. Let's go to the poem straight away. What does he plant who plants a tree? Here, the poet is trying to give a philosophical explanation to the question, what does he plant? Says he plants in sap, leaf, and wood. What is this? Sap, wood, and leaf. It means he plants these are the products of the plant. Sap is used sometimes for medicinal purpose. Leaves sometimes used for various purposes, and also wood. So he is actually visualizing the products of the plant. The poet is visualizing. He is trying to say this is what in fact he is planting. The sap may have medicinal use. The leaf may have got various purposes. In India we know leaf is used for eating food of many plants. Wood also used for furniture. So this is what exactly he is doing while planting. So this is actually a kind of vision the poet is having with regard to the planting of a tree. The next line says, in love of home and loyalty. So the action of planting is done as because he loves his home. What is this home? This entire planet, this world, this earth, this country. So the one who plants have got certain amount of love towards his home, this planet earth, and he is loyal to this world. He is loyal to the world. That is why he is planting. And forecast thought of civic good. We already know what is civic good is actually the well-being. He is a foresighted person who is looking for the good of the people, well-being of the people. So this is what the poet is trying to tell. The one who is planting is actually looking for the civic good of the entire nation. His blessings on the neighborhood. Now look at, he is actually bringing blessing to his neighborhood because he plants a tree. Now this blessing, his blessing, he capital mentioned, is actually a kind of godlike qualities. The goodness that is he is having, making him to plant a tree which is beneficial not only to him but to the neighbor as well, who in the hollow of his hand, in the emptiness of his hand, in that particular hand, he is holding. We saw in the picture already how he is holding that is a blessing for the next generation. Actually, is a blessing for the neighborhood. It is a blessing to himself as well. So in the hollow of his hand, in that empty hand, he is holding this small little plant to plant, holds all the growth of our land and a nation's growth from sea to sea. So the growth of our land depends on the planting of a tree. The growth, the richness of the land becomes only when a tree is planted. And it is said, it is not only of this particular land or a particular country, a nation's growth from sea to sea. Sea to sea, land between sea to sea. That means all over the world, entire world, all the nations, stares in his heart who plants a tree. So the one who is planting a tree has got certain emotions within his heart. In his heart, there is a kind of emotional feeling that he is doing something for the growth of the entire world. So it can be an economic growth, a cultural growth. It can also mean to the environmental growth. So the key to the growth of the nation depends on planting a tree. The nation grows when a tree is planted. And key to the development of the land lies in the heart of the person who plants a tree. So in the heart of the person who plants a tree, the development of the nation is hidden. So let us try to understand this poem in a philosophical sense. The one who is planting a tree is actually planting a tree maybe for some medicinal use, maybe for some other use. The sap, the leaf and wood are used for various purposes. He is doing it because he loves his home, his country, his nation, and he is loyal to all these. And he is also looking for the welfare of the society. He is a visionary in that sense, and his blessing, this very act of planting a tree, is bringing blessing to his neighborhood. Godlike qualities are found here. He holds the growth of our land and a nation's growth from sea to sea all over the world. Entire nation profits by his good heart. That's all we have in this stanza. When we come back, we will have a critical analysis of this particular poem. Till then, stay safe and learn happily.